This is a review of my 2011 Audi R8 Audi R8 V10 6-speed manual Spyder. I bought this car approximately in March. So I've had it for a few months now, and when I first got it, I was honestly a little disappointed. The exhaust sounded great, the car drove great, but it was quite slow. I mean, the Lotus was a very slow car as well, the Exige, but it felt fast. It didn't have the drop the hammer speed like my Viper, but it was rattly and noisy, and by the time you're doing 100, you really felt like you're doing 140. But the problem with this car is, this car you can do 140 and you still feel like you're going slow. But all in all, when I first got this car, I felt like it was really slow, and it was quite disappointing because I figured, V10, 525 horsepower, it's gonna be pretty quick, and I saw the times and stuff. The times are like 3.7 to 4 seconds flat. It just felt very sluggish. But anyway, so first thing I did is I got a new exhaust, got rid of the stock exhaust. You can tell this thing's massive. So I went with Velocity AP race exhaust. That opened it up quite a bit. Made it sound great. Immediately after that, I had the tune done, which was a eurocharged tune, and that completely changed the vehicle. Now the car is just ridiculously faster. It feels good. I mean, it's where the car should have been. It should have came like that. But now it's approximately 600 horsepower, and it sounds monstrous. But it's officially my favorite car I've ever owned. Viper held the title for a long time. I couldn't find anything that was like the Viper, and now I can't even think about owning a Viper again. This car has just blown me away with how fun it is to drive. It's easy to drive. Just a badass car, really is. I bought it with 10,000 miles and one owner. The person before me babied the crap out of it. I definitely drive it significantly harder. At least I assume I drive it significantly harder. But yeah, so what I've done so far is the exhaust. I did drop in intakes, but that didn't really do much. It was just better than swapping it with the OEM, but with K&N. So drop-in filters there. I did the partial clear brawl across the board. I did all the headlights and everything. And then I hated the chrome stuff. Like, all of this is chrome. So I had that all wrapped. Black vinyl, did partial black wraps here in the vinyl. Blacked this out. This is also chrome. And then the last part was this, which I think they did a badass job on it. That's Automotive Apparel here in Tomball. Did an awesome job. And another reason I bought this car is it's relatively rare. I think there's like 300 V10 manuals brought to the States. There's about 10 online right now. Spyders are definitely cheaper than the coupes, but I fell in love with this one because it's one owner. You could tell it was babied. I mean, you could tell the seats are in good shape. So I bought it with approximately 10,000 or 11,000 miles. I want to say just over 10,000. And now I have 16,700 miles, and I do not daily this. I take it to work every once in a while. But it just shows you, I mean, I'm so obsessed with this damn car. And I know the color, when I was buying it, my brother made fun of me. He said it was doo-doo brown, as he called it. But it's the teak metallic brown, or whatever it's called. This is also very, very rare. And that might be why, because nobody liked it. But at the end of the day, I think there's a total... the dealership guy told me a number, but he was like, look, I'm throwing that out there, but there's probably a handful of these. And for it to be 6-speed manual, this could be the one and only, the teak brown. If someone has one, I would love if they could contact me and tell me if they live in the States and they have one. I know in Europe there's been a few, but I haven't found any here in the States. So it came with the car cover, all the good stuff. And this is the first car. Oh, and I debadged it. I know a lot of people hate that, but I'm not a huge Audi fan. I think their emblems are okay, but this is the badge that's going to be going on the car. It's getting custom made, but that's kind of like a sample piece. That's what it's going to look like when it's all done. But I think I'm actually going to go, this will be blacked out, and then probably do this piece black as well. Basically, it's just everything blacked out. Maybe that red, I don't know. We'll see. I'll post a video whenever I get that done. But other than that, this car is fucking awesome. Excuse my language, it's freaking awesome. So yeah, I know the gated shifter, a lot of people are like, oh, it's overrated or whatever, but it's amazing. It really is. The gated shifter makes it so exhilarating. It just, I start to become like kind of OCD almost, because like I go into a routine of how I shift and what I do now because of I don't know. It could be all in my head, but I feel like, it's like kind of like loading a gun, or firing a gun and getting to the next round. So I don't know. It's fun. I don't think it's overrated. I think, all the sensations that are going on whenever you're driving this type of car or a gated V10 mid-engine vehicle is what makes it. So, but yeah, that's it. That's a quick review. 2011 Audi R8 V10 Spyder, teak brown. Awesome car. So I'll post some more videos. And I'll post some of the videos I got so far with the new exhaust from before and after. I think you'll like that. So, but 600 horsepower V10, Audi R8 V10.